My friend, in life, our mind is like a wandering traveler. It doesn't stay still. Wherever we place it, it clings, connects, and starts expecting. Let's explore what truly happens when we invest our heart too deeply in people instead of the divine. If you observe carefully, you'll notice how we keep placing our mind in countless things, attaching it everywhere. But here's the strange truth. When someone places their heart somewhere, they don't just stop there feeling satisfied. They secretly hope that the other person will also place their heart in them. Let's take an example. If I say, I love my wife, what does my heart truly desire? That she loves me back. The deeper I place my heart in her, the greater the risk. For if even a trace of rejection comes, intense anger and pain arise. If she turns a little cold, it feels like the sky and earth have collapsed together. I'll wrap a shawl around, pour a drink, grow a beard, stare at a withered tree, and start singing sorrowful songs under it. Why does all this happen? Because even the great poet titled Lord of Southern Sorrows suffered the same, for he placed his heart deeply. And when one places their heart like that, they don't rest. They want the other's heart too. That's the dangerous game of attachment. Remember, I'm telling you this to make you understand that when we place our mind too intensely somewhere, two dangers always exist within. When do these two dangers arise? The first, when you invest your heart in a person without divine connection. Then, rejection becomes unbearable. You think, I loved so much, cared so much, respected so much, and they said just one harsh word. You can't sleep for days, even fall sick. Haven't you heard old tales? When a grandfather passed, the grandson got a fever. When a father left town, the son fell ill. When a mother wasn't seen, the child cried endlessly. These are all ties of the heart. The mouth doesn't cry on its own. The eyes don't shed tears on their own. They see, yet they weep. Why? Because asti, the mind is no longer with you. It has gone elsewhere. You can't see where your heart is. And since it's not with you, you suffer. The reason is simple. The mind has become absorbed elsewhere. You've placed your heart somewhere, fine. But does it serve your life's higher purpose? Think carefully. The scriptures don't say love shouldn't exist. They say love must have the right foundation. What foundation? See the knot tied by God Himself. That knot, that bond, was tied by the divine, and only He has the authority to untie it. If that knot was tied for your upliftment, even when He unties it, it remains for your good. Then love becomes divine, not human. But when you tie knots between people without divine awareness, faults enter, and two shadows fall upon it, sorrow and instability. Then, what happens? All your tears in life will be over. Things are bad, crying over what you lost, what's gone. You sit grieving for what's no longer yours. And this grief makes your whole life a question mark. If the thing or person you cry for could actually see your sorrow, would they truly want you to suffer like this? Think deeply. You don't need great incidents to understand this. Everyone experiences this in their own life. That's why I gave the example of my wife. If she behaves a little harshly, maybe that too is divine grace. See? When such moments happen, don't stumble. Don't let your heart break. You must remain steady, thoughtful, and strong in your duty. If we step too deep into these emotional attachments, both our hearts and others' hearts suffer. Perhaps God Himself created this event today to teach us not to indulge in such attachments again, so we may learn this lesson. When we tie knots between human hearts without divine foundation, everything becomes impermanent. Nothing in this world is everlasting. What says I love is temporary. What it loves is also temporary. Then how can something impermanent lead you toward permanence? It cannot. Hence this love, this journey, this path, all become tools of downfall. In such moments, one must stand firm in their duty. No person's heart should fall into corruption or downfall because of attachment. That's what the scriptures declare. Even unknowingly, if your heart turns toward the divine, it's no accident. It's a sign of grace. You might not even realize it, but your heart has turned toward God. And when that happens, it becomes a cause for your elevation. That is the difference between worldly attachments and divine connection. So remember, where you place your heart decides your destiny. When it rests in people, pain follows. But when it rests in the divine, it leads you to peace, purpose, and ultimate elevation.